Hello everybody, this is John Franklin. Hope everybody's having an awesome time. You know I'm always having an awesome time myself bringing these videos to you. And I do want to thank everybody out there who has been subscribing to me and have been watching my videos. Thank you so much. I'm pretty happy where things are going, but hopefully they'll progress with views and subscribers. But I want to thank everybody on that. Anyways, I am back again for my third movie review, guys. My very third one. I know I said when I was doing my 100 subscribers saying, oh, this will be a once in a while kind of thing. I have a feeling that this might end up being my main segment, but we shall see how things go with that. Anyways, my review today is actually a classic character back from the late 80s, but I wanted to review this one because this was a first straight-to-DVD film. Now, it is Curse of Chucky. Hopefully everybody can see that okay. Like I said, Curse of Chucky stars Brad Dourif and his real-life daughter, Fiona Dourif, who she's the main character, plays a character named Nika. She's in a wheelchair, and she's paralyzed from the waist down. Well, her character at the very beginning starts off, her mother and her and of course her, Nika, are in this like old abandoned house. Anyways, a delivery guy comes, Nika signs for it, and it's a mysterious package here. Well, it turns out, of course, it's Chucky. It's actually a package for her mother. Well, moving on, about 5 minutes or so in the film, her mother gets killed, and of course, Nika, she pretty much, I guess she doesn't call the police, she calls her family. So the thing is that her family comes, her sister Barbara's husband Ian, who, my opinion, is probably one of that you think he's a big idiot, but it actually turns out he's actually smarter than you think. It just takes a while for his character to kind of, prove himself, it seems like. They have a daughter named Alice, who I'd say maybe she was like, I don't know, maybe 7, 8 years old. I can't remember if they give her an age or not. And also Alice has a nanny named Jill, who, honestly, I have to say, just like, an adult film, kind of a sexy, nanny there, I have to say. So anyways, her family comes, and they also have a priest that Barbara brings named Father Frank. Now, usually when a loved one passes away, a priest is usually a good person to talk to, and they sympathize with you with death and all that, and talks about God and all that kind of stuff. Even though I know this was a movie and it's just a character, you really got to try your best to think this is not a movie. Try your best to make it seem like real life. Some films like that, even though this is a horror movie, but this character whoever the actor was who played Father Frank, was probably the worst priest, I feel like, in film history. He just didn't care. He didn't, it's just like he didn't get that character, it seemed like that actor didn't get it right, or he did not, So anyways, but I will just kind of jump the gun a little bit. Everybody else did a really good job of the acting. I think he was the only one that I did not feel very convinced, as a priest. So anyways, we move on a little bit, and the priest is, thinking about him, is the first one who actually does die in the film, about 27 minutes into the film. So other than you have the mother, I'd say about another 20 or so minutes into the film, you get your second death. So anyways, then the thing is that pretty much it does drag a little bit in the middle, because unfortunately it seems like nobody's dying for almost like the next say almost like the next half an hour, where you think people should have got it, and yet the thing is nothing's going on kind of thing, it seems like. So the thing was, there were times where there was a lot of suspense and it worked out very well, but you're expecting like a death or two here and there, especially again when they talk about sequels and stuff. Every sequel's supposed to be moved up a little bit, and this one, maybe because it was a straight to DVD, they kind of pretty much went back to the original, where it took a while for like each death, it seems like. After so long, Nika finally realizes that there's something going on with this character Chucky, and she looks it up. Well, it actually turns out while she's looking it up, at least 1 or 2 people are pretty much dying while she's on her computer in the kitchen, and check it out, that it turns out that Chucky is not, a normal doll, he's a killer doll. which most people, again, know this character, would already know this kind of stuff. Yeah, there were some predictable parts in the film and all that, but I have to be honest, even for straight to DVD, there were still some surprises where I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it went that way, and oh my god, but it actually really worked out, it seemed like. Let's see. Chucky, like I said, always, Brad Dourif always brings that character so well. Just from the words on the paper, he really brings out, brings out that character so well. Love that actor, I will put something real quick personal on there. I'm sure there's people out there that have celebrities that when someone passes away, they feel like that they lose a piece of themselves. I will say that Brad Dourif is one of those characters. Even though I may not always know what the character looks like from other movies and stuff, but just because of Chucky, I grew up with this character, and I have to say that whenever Brad Dourif does pass away, and I hope it's not for many, many years down the line, I know that I will feel like I lost a piece of someone, like I almost feel like I lost a family member, or again, or a good friend or anything like that. But anyways, I do want to say I recommend this film. There are some flashbacks to the original, so this is definitely one of those movies. I mean, I would, in my opinion, I'd say watch them all in order if you've never seen them. But if you decide not to, watch the first one and then go all the way and check out this one, just so you wouldn't feel lost with at least one or two flashbacks that they go through. So definitely I want to say, for Curse of Chucky, definitely a recommend. Like I said, pretty much 90% of the actors did a great job, very convincing. The suspense was there when it needed to be. Sure, you had some slow parts, but it really, like I said, it didn't actually, in my opinion, it did not actually ruin it for me. The deaths were really cool for a lot of them. Chucky still had his humor like he did, no matter if it was before or someone else's death. And I have to be honest with you, definitely great twists and great surprises in this film. That is going to be it for me. This is John Franklin out for his third movie review. I hope people out there will really enjoy it. Have a good one, everybody. I will see you later.